Okay, guys, we're going to do the check you understand on page 223. Okay, the manager of a sports arena wants to learn more about the financial status of the people who are attending an NBA basketball game. He would like to give a survey to a representative sample of the more than 20,000 fans in attendance. Ticket prices for the game vary a great deal. Seats near the court cost over $100 each, while seats in the top rows of the arena cost $25 each. The arena is divided into 30 numbered sections from 101 to 130. Each section has rows of seats labeled from letters A, which are nearest the court, to ZZ, which is in the top row of the arena. Explain why it would be difficult to give the survey to an SRS of 200 fans. All right, an SRS, a simple random sample, would be if I just basically randomly selected 200 ticket numbers, okay? Because everybody's ticket's unique. It's labeled by section, row, and seat, okay? So if I randomly selected 200 fans, to show you this illustration, I went ahead and got the map for the WVU football stadium. So if I randomly selected 200 ticket holders by their ticket number, I would literally have to run around this stadium to go to 200 different people. So the time constraint would make doing an SRS difficult. Not impossible, but difficult, okay? 2, which would be a better way to take a stratified random sample of fans, using the lettered rows or the numbered sections as strata. Okay, now strata, okay, when you're doing a stratified sample, your strata have to have something in common, okay? So if we did numbered sections, each section is going to have people that are sitting toward the bottom of the section and toward the top of the section. So they don't really have anything in common, okay? Because some people are paying $100, some people are paying $25 for the seat. And especially if this is a financial survey, they don't have anything in common, okay? Now, if I went by lettered rows, basically I would use all the people in rows A. So that would be all the people in the front part of their section. So this would be all A, all A's over here, all A's, okay? And then all B's and all C's. So everybody in row A would be as close to the court as you can get, okay? And everybody in row B would be the next closest. And then everybody in row ZZ, which would be my last strata, would be furthest, okay? So it would make a better way to be a stratified random sample would be to do the lettered rows, okay? How I would go about that is I would have to organize everybody's seats by their lettered rows, like all the A's, and then take an SRS of a few A's, an SRS of a few people in the B row, an SRS of a few people in the C row, okay? So again, it's a good strata because I'm guaranteed to have a few people in every single level of row away from the court, but it would probably take a while, okay? Okay, 3, which would be a better way to take a cluster sample of fans, using the lettered rows or the numbered sections as clusters? Now, clusters are little mini populations. So a cluster has to have a little bit of everybody in it, a little bit of every every type of person in the population. So a numbered section would be a better cluster because each numbered section here, like 107, 106, each numbered section would have people really close to the court and people really far away from the court and everybody in between. So doing a cluster, I would have, however many I have here, I don't know, 20, 30, however many clusters. To do my sample for clusters, I would just randomly select, I don't know, in this case about 4 or 5 clusters. So say I randomly selected 110, 131, 215, I don't know, and 206 and so forth. And then I would simply go to those sections and survey everybody in those sections, okay? So I think that is the most time and cost-efficient way to survey the people in the stadium, okay? So the clustered number sections would be the best way. Okay, great, thanks. See you next time.
ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.